my name is Trevor. I'm the producer, host, and founder of Ambassador Radio. Today's album of the day belongs to the mysterious, enigmatic funk band called the Skull Snaps from their only release from back in 1973 on the extremely small record label GSF, which is slightly mysterious in itself. The GSF record label also released material from Lloyd Price, Joe Quarterman, and a group called Limousine. It also shared the exact address with Fania Records, but had no connection at all. The Skull Snaps were a group that had an amazing amount of mystery and anonymity connected to them for almost 30 years after the release of the album. What was known about them is they were originally called the Diplomats and were active between 1963 and 1970. Now, somewhere between 1970 and 1973, the Diplomats, or members of the Diplomats, which were unknown at that time, recorded enough material to put out the Skull Snaps album, which, from what I understand, was a rebranding by the record label. It was not till 2005 that the Brooklyn-based 1012 record label was able to track down and secure the identities of the original Skull Snaps lineup, in conjunction with their repressing and re-release of the single Snapped with the B-side I'm a Pimp. There was a short-lived discussion between the members of the Skull Snaps and also 1012 Records to actually start recording again. This never came to fruition. Even with the mystery that was involved in the release of this album, and the fact that the small record label actually went defunct only 2 years after this album's release, it is a crown jewel in the world of funk, and also quite an influential album in hip-hop, as its beats have been used by numerous artists. So right now I'm going to play a beat that might sound familiar to you. The beat we heard was from a song called It's a New Day from the Skull Snaps album. It was originally sampled back in 1989 by a rapper-producer named Steezo. It eventually was sampled along with other material from this album by Old Dirty Bastard, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Eric B. and Rakim, Das Effects, Prodigy, Linkin Park, and even the commercial industrial group Stabbing Westward. I can't say enough about how much I love this album. It is probably one of the most important albums in the 1970s funk canon. It also is one of the great party records of all time. All the tracks on this album, which are potentially cocaine-fueled with a sense of insanity, lunacy, intensity, and urgency, making this an amazing album that needs to be in any collection of 70s funk music and also classic hip-hop. So, check this out, and until next time, I'll see you on the flip side.
I'm your pimp.